Looking for the green flag from Matt Riding down trackside. There it is. We're underway. Jack DePellegrini immediately pulls out to a healthy advantage by the time they get to turn number 1 over Easton D'Addario in the number 50 cart. So Dakota in the second spot, and now Dakota spins out of the second spot. So a tough break for Dakota Shore, who goes around. It was about half the back straightaway. It is not half the back straightaway anymore. Caden's gonna find some trouble here, jams it to the inside, but it works out in cart number 7 as they move around Dakota Shore. And off of turn number 4, looking for the checkered flag, Caden Wing picks up the victory, but not by much over Jack DePellegrini. Feature event number 2 for the Tiger Cubs under green, and wow, Rush Moody 3 wide before they get to turn 1, and from third to first goes cart number 66. And around goes one cart toward the back. I think that's the 5X for Hunter Hardwick. This time by, there is your race leader, Rush Moody, into turn 3, off of turn 4. And for a second time this season, Rush Moody wins a Tiger Cub feature event, does so in back-to-back weeks, and make that the 3rd win of the season. Looking for the green flag this time, there it is, and it's Mazzoli that leads the field into turn number 1. Jackson Burns stepping out of line for the second spot. Cole Sullivan in third in the 23, Luke DuPont in 4th. Cole is all by his lonesome in the 3rd spot. Then things tighten up from 4th on back, Luke DuPont, Axel Monaco, and Brantley Wigg. Again, Jackson Burns, but Thomas Mazzoli, fastest lap of the race that last time by from the 2nd spot, really able to build a run off of turn 2, carry that speed up the back straightaway, challenge, Burns to the lead and gets into him in turn 3. Both leaders will spin. Burns looking 3 wide on DuPont and Hardwick up the back straightaway for second. To the inside, Hardwick goes, make that the 24. If DuPont goes wide, nearly comes together with Hardwick in the 27. They do become tangled up. Axel Monaco has nowhere to go. May have caught the outside wall. Caution is out. Axel Monaco gets an amazing restart. Goes from 3rd to 1st as they go to turn 1. Goes up high. Jackson Burns back to the bottom. Into turn 3, off of turn 4 comes Jackson Burns. Checkered flag is up, and our Tiger C feature winner. Into turn 3, off turn 4. Immediately stepping out of line, Ryan Buffington in the 23 gets a great jump on Como in the 8. Got a great start on the drop of the green. Cart around, the 46 will spin off of turn number 4 for Brantley Sullivan with Ryan Buffington out front. Does he get a good restart like the last time? He does not. Jay Sullivan finds an opening in turn 1, gets into Buffington. Somehow they both save it. Dylan Stady, the green number 10, threading the needle further back and goes from 7th to 5th. Battle for the lead, and around goes Buffington. Sullivan goes up the racetrack. Como will spin. A couple of carts become tangled for 3rd. That's Jay Sullivan. Coming to 2 to go. River, or make that Hardwick, a bit of contact with Rivers for the lead. Hardwick is out of shape and lost the 2nd spot. Will fall to 3rd, will fall to 4th, and maybe 5th. Sullivan out of line on Dalton. Rivers for the race lead into the final lap. 4 carts racing for the win here in the Tiger B feature. Dalton Rivers, the race leader. Dalton Rivers comes off of turn 4, is out of shape. Brantley Sullivan to the inside. Are you kidding me? 3 wide. And I think the 51 may have got it. Jay Sullivan scored as the winner of the Tiger B feature. Green flag is up and we are underway. Inside lane, Mysterio gets the jump. Faircloth tries to move down in front. That almost got the 17 of Hunter Allen out of shape. Puts him in a precarious 3 wide battle for 4th. second, third, and fourth on your screen. Rocco to the inside of Corey Faircloth. Warren Madison going to the outside lane, trying to build a run, cut across, and does just that on Faircloth for third as Rocco goes to second. Up the back straightaway behind Aiden Royce. Here's Mysterio. A little bit of contact with Royce, gets into him. Close call for Nicholas Mysterio, who will take the checkered flag and the Tiger A win. Sneak in there and get a win. Green is up and we're underway for the Pro 2 Modifieds. Farrow is able to get away in the 27, but drifts way up the racetrack to the exit of turn number 2. Here comes Jonathan Varga in the 11. Shane Peters in the 13, outside lane. He'll go wide, and that'll open things up on the bottom for Frank Hull Jr. in the 75. Big wiggle for Don Farrow. Here comes Jonathan Varga right to the inside, plants that car to the in almost to the infield, and will take the top spot away, utilizing the inside line. Off turn 4 he comes, Jonathan Varga. Takes the checkered flag and his third Pro 2 Modified feature win of the season. 20 kart strong, green flag is up, and the Junior Outlaw feature event is underway. Tommy Foster leads into turn 1, but not for long. Mason Summers goes to the inside and will take the top spot up the back straightaway. Couple of karts spin further back, including the 7 of Jackson Hull. One of the karts around, that'll put us under the caution flag. Dorney in the outside lane, then Summers and Gambacorta. Gambacorta inside of Summers for third. Dorney gets a great run in the outside lane to take command of this race up the back straightaway for the first time. Blake Dorney to the point. Summers in second, Gambacorta in third. At the line, it's Dorney, but only by a half a kart length over Mason Summers, who will take the race lead by the time they get to turn 1. Allison now to the inside, and will take the 6th spot away from Tommy Foster. Alex Downey out of shape further back in the 42. She's okay, comes together with one other kart, that's Liliana Fontaine. They keep it going in the forward direction. 3 wide for the lead, Colton Gambacorta to the point is Gambacorta, Christmas, and Dorney. 1, 2, 3 glued together, about to close in on Jackson Hull in the 7. Along with Chris DiDomenzio. Battle for the lead in turn number 1. Here's Connor Christmas to the inside of Colton Gambacorta. Christmas takes the top spot away. New leader in turn 3, Connor Christmas, and nearly gets collected by a sideways Jackson Hull into the final 5 laps. 3 to go. That allows Gambacorta to retake the top spot. Here comes Connor Christmas back to the inside. More lap traffic ahead. They may catch them before this one is all said and done. Sophia Miller, Christopher DiDomenzio, and Reagan Avery just in front of the leaders in turn number 2. Avery goes high. Gambacorta goes to the bottom. Here comes Connor Christmas to the outside. They are side by side for the lead with DiDomenzio and Sophia Miller side by side in front of them. White flag is up. 1 lap to go. Connor Christmas leads back to turn number 1 and is able to get away by a kart length. Here comes Jacob LeMay. Where did LeMay come from? He's up to the 2nd spot. To the outside of Sophia Miller goes the race leader, Connor Christmas. Checkered flag is up. Connor Christmas wins for the 4th time this season in the Junior Outlaws. Here they come into turn number 3. Thomas Picorni, Sidney Cook, front row. Senior Outlaw feature event goes under the green flag. Picorni gets the jump into turn number 1. Sidney Cook drifts up a bit in the 2nd spot. Luke Gengenbach goes to her inside for the runner-up position. Nearly 4 wide further back. Noon's going to jam it to the bottom of Morrison. And the number 90 from Matt Dupuis, who slides up the racetrack and will lose a couple of spots. Dylan Houghton, a part of that battle as well, along with Casey O'Sullivan, the 2 winners in this division this year. Further up, Luke Gengenbach goes to the inside and will take the race lead away from Picorni here at the completion of lap number 2. As they both move around, Ben Morrison, who goes from 4th to 6th. Battle up front has tightened up. Ian Nunes has reeled in Luke Gengenbach for the race lead. Nunes to the inside and to the top spot. What was 1.4 seconds is now side by side in turn 3. Gengenbach to the inside. Here comes Houghton to the inside to make it a 3-wide race for the lead in turn 1. Nunes, Houghton, Jengenbach. That brings Casey O'Sullivan right back into the battle. Caution comes out. Philip Brault spins in turn 3. Here comes Dylan Houghton closing within a couple of kart lengths into turn 3. Checkered flags are out. Luke Jengenbach will pick up the race win here tonight in the Senior Outlaw main event.